What's up, peeps? Hey, do you know what time it is? I give you a hint. We're in October, almost halfway through. If you have a student in college or nearing college, you should know what this time of the year means. It's FAFSA time, guys. If you have a senior in high school or you have a college student, this is the time of the year where you have the opportunity to complete, or the window opens for you to complete your FAFSA and get your money for college. And for those of you that have already completed the FAFSA, great, thumbs up. For those of you that have not, why? What are you waiting on? Hopefully in this short window, in this video, this quick video, hopefully I can persuade those of you that don't feel you should do the FAFSA or complete it. Otherwise, so you can take action on some of the first steps, the essential foundation steps to reducing your out-of-pocket expenses for college. But before we get rolling into it, like I always say, what you don't know can definitely cost you, and it usually does. Do me a favor, download our free ebook that's going to give you a lot of information, a wealth of knowledge on what to do, when to do it, especially if you have a college-bound student nearing college who's currently in high school. Business of college, know the game before you pay. You can see it right here. Download your free copy today. We have things like timeline in there. We talk about your EFC. We talk about college fairs. We talk about different ways to pay for college, including loans, scholarships, grants. There's a lot of information, especially for those of you that are nearing college. This can be really helpful. However, the FAFSA, this is the time of the year where you need to go out there and do it. Okay, so a lot of families dismiss the FAFSA either because they think they won't qualify. They were talking to their neighbor, talking to another family member. They had experience before with another child. They didn't qualify for anything, or they may have completed the FAFSA before, and this is year 2 or year 3 of college, and they just feel like it's a waste of time. So all those reasons can be valid reasons, but I'm here to say, still do it. There's some good reason to do it, and I'm going to explain a few things to you now. First reason is, if you have not done it before, you haven't completed the FAFSA, you talk to other people, their situation is not yours. Okay, so when you complete the FAFSA, it's not one of those pass or fail. Hey, you get financial aid, or hey, you don't. It really is based on the school that you're choosing to go to. So a lot of times people don't understand that FAFSA is really about your situation versus the cost of attendance, and that equates to some type of a need. So for example, if you're going to a college where the cost of attendance is 10 grand and your expected family contribution is 15 grand, you won't get any financial aid. But if you're going to a college where the cost of attendance is more like 20 grand or 25 grand and you have an EFC of 15 grand, then you have a really good chance of getting need-based financial aid. So it really depends on what school you're going to. So if you're talking to your neighbor, or if you're talking to someone that has a unique situation in their own right, and it's not similar or identical to yours, disregard what they're saying, dismiss what they're saying, because your situation is unique. Complete the FAFSA. Also, if you've completed the FAFSA before in previous years, a lot of times situations may change. You're a year older, you might have another student, your income situation might have changed. Complete the FAFSA, as well as the cost of attendance at that specific university that you're going to might have, and normally it is probably increased. So because the cost of attendance increased and your situation might have changed as far as obviously your age, you have the ability to have more money, have more assets, have a higher income, as well as the cost of attendance going higher, which means that you could be eligible for need-based financial aid, which you don't know until you complete the forms. And for many of you out there who just completely know that your income and your assets would never allow you to qualify for financial aid, or need-based financial aid, it's still a good reason to complete the forms, because a lot of colleges require it to receive merit-based financial aid. So either way, complete the forms, complete the financial aid. Another little tip for those of you out there on the fence about financial aid, or if you've already completed the forms, the best thing to do before you complete the FAFSA is to do the planning prior to. So you want to know what questions that they're asking. You want to know what your situation really looks like. You want to get an idea of your expected family contribution before you complete the FAFSA. And then you also want to know if that particular number, that EFC amount, if you can optimize it, meaning you can actually decrease the number, which makes you more aid eligible. So do the proper planning before you complete the FAFSA, before you complete the forms, but in the end, complete the forms. So hopefully this is helpful. If you haven't did it, or if you haven't done it, if you don't plan to do it because you've dismissed the opportunity, the idea of receiving aid because you think you make too much money, I'm here to tell you otherwise. Complete the forms because you can be surprised. At the same time, it doesn't hurt, it's free. So complete the forms. If you have questions, you want more information specifically to your situation, or in general, if you want me to talk more about the FAFSA, some of the things that is going to be required from you, please reach out to us. You can comment below. You can email us at info@agradeabovecp.com. You can visit our website to get your free ebook at agradeabovecp.com. We'll talk to you soon. Complete the FAFSA, and if you have any questions, let us know.